Hey, welcome to another Facebook Live Nashville Access, and this is the Pie Wagon sessions. By putting the word sessions on anything, it just sounds way cooler. I'm Camo, and this is Jason Pritchett. How you doing, man?
Good, man. How are you, brother?
Good.
Good to see you. Thanks for having me, man.
Oh, it's a pleasure.
Yeah, you bet.
We were talking, and I said your single, Already a Dead Man, with Billy Dean, came out a while ago, and it came across. And we were just blown away by that. That's where you kind of got my attention. So I got to get that guy.
Well, thanks, man.
Do this.
Thanks. Yeah, we put it out. Gosh, was that January or February last year?
Yeah.
Right before CRS here in Nashville, and you know, man, it's a Western themed song.
Yeah.
I mean, two gunfighters coming at you pretty strong, and you know, we didn't know if it'd make much controversy on the national airways with guns shooting up. And, you know, I mean, you can just visualize this old West scene of two gunfighters in the middle of the street. And, duking it out, man. So there's a void in country music for that right now, and so we kind of, our theme is to put the Western back in country.
And I think you come at that real honestly, because you are a former bull rider.
Yeah. Yeah, we that was stupid. No, man. Back in my high school days, my young and dumb days, I tried my hand at bull riding. I did it for 3 or 4 years, traveling around the MRCA, PRCA circuit. And had a lot of fun, man. I'm kind of an adrenaline junkie when it comes to that kind of stuff. When it comes to extreme sports or bull riding for that matter. I had a buddy though named Luke Snyder, who was about 3 years younger than all of us. And when he came to the rodeo, we knew we were not going to win. He was amazing. He was amazing. So I realized I will never beat this guy. I will never be first place. The only time I took first place was he was sick that night. But he went on to be a world champion bull rider with the PBR. And we still keep in touch and good buddies today. So it's a time in my life where I wasn't thinking straight, Cam. I wasn't thinking straight.
Now, what's easier, trying to make it in the music business or ride a bull?
Well, that's a great question. That is a great question. You know, it's
both of them busted, you know what?
What's that?
So both of them busted.
Oh
you know
man,
what?
it's tough, man. I mean, it is tough. You know, we just came out of political season with the election, and music is very political. Yeah. I mean, it's tough, man. Yeah. It's tough. You gotta know the right people and have the right songs and have the right writers in your songs, and so.
At least
it's a little safer.
At least with bull riding, it's only the bull trying to take you down.
Yeah, exactly. You're in the music business, everyone's trying to take you down. But no, you know, it's a lot safer. My wife enjoys this a whole lot more than trying to bust myself on a bull. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is.
That's cool. And now you're not from Nashville. You're originally from Missouri.
Yeah, I'm originally I'm a Kansas City boy. Yeah. Kansas City Royals, Kansas City Chiefs, through and through. But
you're the one.
I'm the one. I'm the one. That's right. No, Kansas City, a little town called Independence, which is the title track in my EP, Independence Cowboy. And I moved south several years ago and just chasing the dream. And
you spent a lot of time touring with Billy Dean, going back to the single. How did that come about?
Man, that's a great story. So Billy Dean, man, what a heck of a guy. You know, shoot, he's got Grammys and he's got CMA awards, and he came to a small town called Branson, Missouri, to do a show, a Kenny Rogers production, a Christmas show, just a 2-month Christmas show. And he came to Branson, and I was looking for work at the time. I was kind of out of a job, and this Christmas show, I got to tell the full story. It's funny, but they were looking for a toy soldier for this show. That's right, a nutcracker. And
Back to the bull riding.
yeah, there you go. That's right in line with bull riding. So I said, no way, man. My wife got a call from a friend of hers saying, hey, you got to get Jason up here to audition for this show that Billy Dean's in. They're looking for a nutcracker, right? And I said, no, I'm not going to audition for this show. You know, so we went back and forth for a couple of days, and finally I realized, wait, we need some money, right? It's Christmas season, and it's just 2 months of a show. Heck, I'll go dance around like a schoolgirl, but.
Not that there's anything wrong.
Not that there's anything wrong with that, but it wasn't my forte. You know what I'm saying? So I went up there, auditioned, got the job, and was in the show. And I literally stood in the corner of this toy shop scene on stage, stiff as a board, like a toy soldier. And then at night, when the lights would go down, the toys would come to life, and we had our had our part in the show. But Billy was the main character. Billy played the role that Kenny Rogers played on the road for so many years. And through that, just backstage and spending time with him for 2 months, I got the chance to really know Billy as a person, and just become friends with him and his wife, and of course my wife. We all had dinner one night and just said, how do you go to a guy like Billy Dean and say, I want to be a country music singer. Hey, here's my CD, listen to my CD, and be that guy. I mean, how many times has he heard that or has that come across, So, I just really prayed about, okay, God, just open the doors, just open the conversation, and man, he did, and it's been great ever since. Billy kind of took me under his wing, and we started writing songs together and producing songs, and with Billy's contacts in the Nashville scene, we're 3 singles deep at this point, so pretty excited about it.
And it's a great record. It really is great. Were you excited to really start, I guess that's a dumb question, but were you excited to really start breaking into Nashville?
Absolutely. I spent so many years chasing this dream, doing shows in Branson and, getting my feet wet in the music industry. But Nashville is totally different. Nashville is its own beast, really. So when I got a chance to come here, be here, record with some of the best musicians, the A-class musicians here in Nashville, man, what an experience that was.
Eye-opener.
Oh man, total eye-opening. Now my band in Branson, they are top-notch A-class players. But to be here, they just do things different here. They do it high quality. It's pretty cool stuff here. So yeah, it's pretty exciting to be a part of the Nashville scene.
Cool.
Absolutely.
You were saying last night you were at the time jump.
Yeah, we came in late last night. We got a late start. Our daughter was in school. We had to get her out of school first, and we came straight to 3rd and Lindsley. And I've been there once before, several years ago, and I thought, oh, it's Monday night. It's Monday night. I wonder if the Time Jumpers are playing. So we get some friends that were already here, and they texted, hey, we're over here. So we went over there, caught the last set, the last hour or so, and that was probably the best hour of the entire night because Ricky Skaggs got up on stage and did a couple songs. Rhonda Vincent did a couple tunes. And a couple other people got up and sang, and it was a star-studded night in the country music world. So, but that music, 3rd and Lindsley, that's good old country music right there. Which that's what I grew up on, and I enjoy that. There's a place in country music for everybody.
I agree with you. Yeah.
With the Sam Hunts and the Florida Georgia Lines and the Luke Bryans, as well as the Garth Brooks.
We've talked to a lot of the 90s country artists and that really had their decade there was the 90s. And 90s radio, there was room for the pop side of stuff. There was room for the really country side of stuff. And I think it's switching back now. So the more traditional side is coming.
There's a void. There's a void there, and people are longing for that. And when we go on the road and play our music, it's like, it's refreshing. It's refreshing, But we're opening for people like Thomas Rhett, which are not that. And the audience and the crowd enjoys both. They enjoy us, and they enjoy Thomas Rhett as well, which how could you not?
Thomas Rhett and Rhett Akins were over in the UK. And,
oh, really?
And Rhett Akins got just as much of a warm welcome as his son did, which is really cool because Rhett was one of the big guys in the 90s.
He was, man, and he's still writing music right now, and he's pretty prominent in the industry right now. Which, when I go on the road and do a show with Thomas Rhett, Billy was there at the time as well. And Billy was with Rhett. In that era, that generation. So Billy watched Thomas grow up on the buses. So it's cool how everything kind of comes full circle. And like we were talking earlier before the camera came on, it's just cool how things happen for a reason, So it's cool to be a part of that.
Who are some of the artists that you really idolized growing up?
Man, I'm it's funny how everyone talks about the Hank Williams and John Ashes and the Merle Haggards. Don't get me wrong, I love those guys and that music. But honestly, I grew up with the George Straits, the Alan Jacksons, the Billy Deans, gosh, who else? Little Texas. That was my era of listening to country music. It just was, And Tim McGraw was really just starting to come out. Those kind of people were my influence in country music. And Chris LeDoux. I mean, did you ever get a chance to see Chris LeDoux?
Never got a chance to see him
gosh.
live. No.
He was, talk about an ultimate showman. I mean, he wasn't the greatest singer.
No.
I mean, he wasn't. But man, that was probably the most exciting concert I've ever been to. In my entire
Especially if
life.
you go back to his early stuff, where he was selling tapes out of the trunk of his car
Yeah.
at rodeo.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like two different voices. There was his, pre-label voice, and then when he made it big, he just really took it all.
Yeah, he did. And Garth Brooks, he was good buddies with Chris Ledoux, and Garth really took a page right out of Chris Ledoux's playbook.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he really did, because you go to a Garth Brooks show, it's a Chris Ledoux show on steroids.
Yeah.
I mean, there was pyro and smoke and explosions and mechanical bulls and all kinds of stuff. But and honestly, if I had more money in my production, it'd be kind of like that. But
Yeah.
we do our best to make it pretty rocket exciting.
It's funny that you kind of brought up Chris Ledoux, because listening to your music and putting your background into that context, it kind of follows that Chris Ledoux. He had a bit more success on the rodeo circuit.
Yeah,
But-
yeah. He had a lot more success on the rodeo circuit than I did.
I didn't
but,
want to say that.
Yeah, I'll tell you. I'll say it. Shoot, no, Chris Ledoux. It really is. We're all the guys in the band. We're just hardworking individuals. We go on the farm and then we come play music, and it's kind of the Chris Ledoux era of music. To be relevant though,
Yeah.
you still have to have a little bit of the I don't want to say bro country, but bro country production in the music. You just have to, because you'll lose the listener if you don't. And I'm okay with that, but we still have some Western lyrics in there as well.
That's cool.
Yeah. So,
George is doing all right. If you can come close to what George is doing.
oh my gosh. So my wife, who's sitting behind the camera over here, she might be the absolute biggest George Strait fan that I've ever come across. I mean, like,
I'll wrestle you for that.
yeah, if George comes around, I might be out of the picture. She might leave me for that. But no, George, man, what an inspiration. What an influence. I mean, my gosh. And what's cool about that is he stayed true.
Never changed.
Never.
Yeah.
Never
No
changed.
pyro,
Nothing.
nothing. He just plays his guitar, and if he moves, the audience goes.
I know. And when he moves from one mic to the next mic and the next mic. But
Now, his concert's going to be streamed tomorrow night on the Wrangler Network.
is it really?
Yeah.
Where's he playing?
He's in Texas. I'm
Okay.
not sure where, so they haven't sold tickets for it, but you can stream it for free on the Wrangler Network.
There you go. Remember that.
I just had to get that plug in because
Yeah,
I'm a
the
George
Wrangler
Strait
Network.
fan too.
George Strait, Wrangler Network. But yeah, we got a chance to walk the CMA red carpet last year because of Good Show,
Yeah.
top 20 hit. And the whole night I'm thinking, oh my gosh, just be cool. Just be cool. I think of my wife, just be cool. I mean, if we see George Strait, don't go nuts, all right? We're trying to fit in here, But thankfully he was not there that night, so we scooted by without having to meet George Strait.
But you know what? It's not unique because I think it was an ACM tribute to George a few years ago. Dirk Bentley was on stage playing, and George and his wife were up in the balcony. He says, I've always wanted to pitch songs, so he just walked up and handed them a CD.
Really?
And he says, I know that's going to end up as a coaster, but
Yeah.
he pitched George right there on TV.
Yeah. It's funny because we were talking about you got to be bold in this. You have to be bold.
You have to.
You have to be bold in this business. You can't be passive. You got to be. Billy always says you got to dare to suck.
Yeah.
You got to dare to suck, because if you don't, you'll get passed by. Because the next guy in line is bold about it.
But it's the same thing, comparing that to riding a bull. You got to put everything out
Yep.
there and willing to risk it all just to win.
Yeah,
You gotta
absolutely.
do that in the music business.
Yeah, absolutely. It's got to be all in or nothing, because at this rate in the game with social media and with the way the industry is working, you have to put every ounce into it, or else you might as well just get a different job.
And killer songs too.
Yeah.
They have to be.
Yeah, I mean the song, if it, like you said, Already a Dead Man, when you heard it, it just caught
Yeah.
you, That's what we want to do on the radio. When you're driving down the road, stuck in Nashville traffic like we were this morning, and the radio's on, you want a song that comes on that just makes you stop and think, whoa, what is that? Rather than just kind of playing through the playlist of radio, you want a song that, whether lyrically or production-wise, just catches the ear of the listener. And, that's what we're trying to do. So.
And that's another thing that stuck out about the singles you've released so far is the production value on it. It's really high.
Yeah.
And that sets you apart from a lot of people that are trying to make it as well.
Yeah, well, thankfully with Billy Dean, he's got quite a few connections here in Nashville with the A-list players and with the great studios. Gosh, the lead guitar player on Already a Dead Man and Good Show was Keith Urban's lead guitar player, Mr. Rader. Tom Bukovac, Hank's player. You know, just ridiculous players on this. But what I'm excited about is my new single, Hum Over You. It was recorded in Billy Dean's basement.
Wow.
On a makeshift microphone. The microphone stand broke, so we taped the microphone from the ceiling, and had my players on the album, or on that record. And it's pretty cool to just have your own boys doing it, and know they can stand up to the rest of the guys.
I mean, that's what started the whole outlaw movement, was Willie and Waylon wanted to be using their own guys in the studio.
Yeah, they march the beat of their own drum, that's for sure. Which is great, It's you got to find your own lane, stick in it, and don't change what you're doing. Like George, just keep doing what you're doing. So,
how about doing this to sing?
I'll do you a Good Show.
All right, cool.
Good Show is just, Good Show is. It's kind of near and dear to my heart because I was a chance to co-write with Billy Dean on it. This is the first song that I've ever got a chance to really legitimately write and be a part of. And so to see it come to life in the studio it's pretty special. I gotta say, it's pretty special to see your song just come to life. So this is our first radio hit, went number 16 in the top 40 charts.
Jason Pritchett on Nashville Access.
Pill bottle by my bed to help me fall asleep, and the Bible that I read for my soul to keep. I grab my boots, my spurs, my chaps, a pair of gloves, bandage wrap. I load the truck, and here I go. Another town, another rodeo. 'Cause I'm 1/8 second right to make the finals, tell you right. Lady, look, be sweet and kind. The only thing that's on my mind is hold on tight and go to work. Survive the book, the twist and jerk, until I hear that whistle blow. 'Cause everybody loves a good show. 2,000 pounds of brew evened up the score. He punished me out of the chute, the arena floor. The barrel rolled and I went down. I thank the Lord for that old clown. He said I gave that crowd a thrill. All I remember is I'm still 1/8 second right to make the finals, tell you right. Lady, look, be sweet and kind. The only thing that's on my mind is hold on tight and go to work. Survive the book, the twist and jerk, until I hear that whistle blow. 'Cause everybody loves a good show. My head is one big cloudy haze. He left me stunned and in the daze. I saw the ghost of Chris LeDoux. I heard the voice of Lane Cross too, telling me to cowboy up. Next round to be bodacious tough. This ain't no way to live or die, but I live to give it one more try. 'Cause I'm 1/8 second right. Make the finals, tell you right. Lady, look, be sweet and kind. The only thing that's on my mind is hold on tight, ignore the hurt, survive the book, the twist and jerk, until I hear that whistle blow. 'Cause everybody loves a good show. 'Cause everybody loves a good show. Pill bottle by my bed that helped me fall asleep. Good show.
Sweet.
Awesome.
Thanks, man.
Great song.
Thank you. That's
Just
a fun one.
And it's what you know.
Yeah. It's something that, you know, we write about because we lived it.
Yeah.
We did it. We didn't just talk about running down a backcountry dirt road with a girl in the back of the truck with cut up jeans and a beer in the console and a four-wheel drive truck when all we drive is Honda Civics.
Yeah.
Which, nothing wrong with the Honda Civic. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like we lived that. We did, man. We relied on the clowns to save our tails night in and night out, you know. So it's easy to have a passion about that song because of getting a chance to live it. So.
I think that translates to fans because they know you're the real deal. You're not just singing about that, and it's something you relate to.
Well, I hope it does. You know, I mean, it's something that we want to be completely transparent with what we're doing. You know, like, hey, we're not just up here putting it. You know, we're putting on a show, but we're not just putting on a show just to be rich because we're not rich, but just to make money. And we want them to feel what we are doing all the time, whether it's a rock song, whether it's a slow song, whatever it may be. We want them to just be engaged. I mean, that's the whole goal of what we do as a country artist or any artist for that matter is if you, with all the stuff going on in this world right now, if we can take an hour and a half of your time, 2 hours of your time, and just erase your memory for 2 hours and just let go, take you someplace and have a good time. Make you think about life, make you think about what you're doing, or make you think of old times when times were good, or you know, whatever. That's our goal, you know.
It's like great movies should do that. You shouldn't be looking at the actors in the movie and think of, wow, that actor's doing a great job. You should be looking at those actors and seeing the character they're playing, and that's what you need to do.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's and you know, you want people to relate with you.
Yeah.
Oh man, remember that time when, or you know, they say that music and smells a thought can take you back to a place in time where you never thought you could go back to. You know, like smelling the Pie Wagon right now takes me back to my grade school lunch days. Right? It just does. I mean, it really does right now. But so you know, music is a powerful thing, man.
It's funny you mention that because there's a song that I remember from a kid, and it's an old Roger Miller song called Tom Green County Fair. And every time I hear that song, I smell, I hear, I see everything that's going on. And I think I probably heard that song the first time when I was 7 or 8 years old. And it's still, to this day, does that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's great, though. I enjoy it. That's why we do what we do.
How's the touring going? Are you on the road a lot?
Yeah, we work in Branson, Missouri.
Yeah.
We do about 170 shows in Branson, Missouri in 1 year. So we don't have a whole lot of touring time available. But every weekend that we do have available, we are touring. Like I said, we opened for Thomas Rhett, Kelly Pickler, Old Dominion, Tyler Farr.
Hot names.
Those are some great names, and we're very fortunate to be in front of those guys playing, or girls. We've got 7 shows pending right now between January 1 and April. So we hope we can nail all those shows. You know,
People can find out about all of them on your website.
yeah, absolutely. JasonPritchett.com is where you can find all the information. There's a tour schedule, info tab, Facebook. And when you go to Facebook, hit the like button.
Yeah.
I never realized how important the like button is on your fan page. You know, it's funny because the people here in Nashville, they grade you or they rate you
On how many likes
you have on Facebook, which is like, whew, what in the world is that all about? But so I see a lot of times I have hundreds and hundreds of views, but no likes. So hit the like button when you go to my Facebook page. But we got a chance to tour with the CBR, which is Championship Bull Riding, which is the Tough Hedeman organization. And man, they're a top-notch bull riding organization. They do a huge production show with bulls, fire, pyro, and lights and everything. And then we come on afterwards and do about an hour to an hour and a half show. And it's been so much fun. So if you can, check out the Championship Bull Riding page as well and see where they're going to be and see if we'll be there with them.
That's a great tour. And Tough came out of a really big era of riding bull.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean that's why we pay tribute to Lane Frost and the good show. And when Tough heard that song, he's like, oh my gosh, that's it. You know, they were best buddies traveling the country together in a huge Cadillac, you know, trying to make a living riding bulls. But
Lane still, you think, top best bull rider ever?
Man, I really, it's all relevant to your
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
And I can talk about football players.
Yeah, exactly.
Who was good way back when? Well, nowadays, who's good? It's all relevant because you think, gosh, the guys nowadays are huge. They're with supplementation, they're just massively huge guys. And you think, well, that guy way back when wouldn't hold a candle right now because he's got the same thing with bull riding. The bulls nowadays, they probably eat better than we do. They are nutritioned exactly to a T. So there's a lot of good guys that are riding right now. But Lane was good.
It's funny, people will always start an argument about, how it's cruel to the bulls. I said, you have no idea. If you've not been backstage at one of those bull riding events, those bulls are treated like royalty.
Oh, yeah.
They're treated better than the riders.
Yeah, they're pampered, boy. They're pampered. We got several friends down in South Missouri, the Gross family, Kelly Gross and Kelly Gross, and they're stock contractors. And man, they got some top-notch PBR bulls. And like you said, they are pampered, boy. I mean, they practically get their heads rubbed at night when they go to sleep and lay on a big cotton mat. But yeah, it's a different world, that's for sure. But Lane was good, man. Lane was good. Tough. We were with Tough a few months ago, and he's a good guy, man. Great guy. So it's good to be a part of those kind of organizations,
Yeah, it's all about the company you keep, and that goes through the music business and everything else. And with the music business, you're keeping some really good company.
Yeah, that's true. We got several meetings today and tomorrow with good company. And it's all about who you know. At the same time, I don't want to just know anybody. I want to know people who have my wife and my family's best interest at heart. And that's what's great about Billy Dean. Billy Dean had his run in country music and was on top for several years, about 10 years, and he realized that he had 2 kids at home that were going by the wayside. He knew what it was like to be a country singer and a country star, but he didn't really know what it was like to be a husband and a dad. He knew that was his first priority, so he got off the road and was a dad for about 6 years, and then Let Them Be Little came out, which kind of restarted his career. But by all that, I say that to say, when we book our tour on the road, I don't go out for weeks at a time. I mean, we go out for 3 or 4 days and then right back home. Because he knows, I got a wife, I got 2 kids. My drummer has a wife and 6 kids. All of our guys, are married.
There's a
kids.
joke there about drummers and lots of kids.
Yeah. Robbie, if you're watching, which he probably is, he actually plays for Buck Trent. Banjo
cool,
Buck
yeah.
Trent in the morning. So he might be at a show right now, but if you're watching. But no, we all have kids. We're all family guys. We're all at the age where we're not really chasing the rock star dream. We just want to play good music, share with fans, have a good time, and then get home to our families. You know what I'm saying?
Well, there's a thing that I see quite a bit about getting older and all the stuff that was a punishment when you were a kid about go have a nap, go to bed early, all that kind of stuff. That's what you strive for when you get older.
Yeah. It really is. It really is. My wife Jess has been on the road trip a few times, and the bus is the best sleep you ever get.
It's rocking you to
Oh
sleep.
man, it's the air shocks and you rock. And at home, I got 2 girls, 2 little girls, and 2 dogs in our bed. So I don't go sleep. They sleep, and I'm awake all night. So to be in my own bunk and get rocked to sleep, oh man, that's the life right there. That's the best. So we enjoy that. We have a great time. So.
You want to do another song for us?
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do a little teaser. I don't want to give away the Hungover You, because you got to go check it out. You got to go to YouTube and iTunes and check out Hungover You. But I'll give you a little teaser. We never put out slow songs because we didn't want to appeal to the girls right away. We wanted to get the guys, because if you get the guys, then the girls will soon follow. But if you have all sappy love songs and the girl goes to her boyfriend and says, "Hey, Jason Pritchett's playing down the street tonight. You want to go?" The guy's going to be like, "No way," right? But if the guy's like it, he wants to take his girlfriend out for a nice date, they come to the Jason Pritchett concert. So this is our 3rd single out of the chutes. It just released, 2 weeks ago? Yeah, 3 weeks ago, something like that. And we've got over a quarter of the Music Row panel on this already. So it's at number 65, which is in the 2nd week. So it's called Hungover You. till you're nothing but a drop in my glass. I wanna smoke you up till you're nothing in my hands but ash. I love you, but you're bad for my health. I can't pace myself, no, I can't slow down. Once I get you on my lips, I'm gonna drown. Can't keep you on the shelf, no matter what I do. 'Cause in the morning I'll be hung over you. When I wake up, would you mind taking me home? Would you stay in my blood for just another night or so? I'm buzzing from my head to my toes, from my heart to my soul. I can't pace myself, no, I can't slow down. Once I get you on my lips, I'm gonna drown. Can't keep you on the shelf, no matter what I do. 'Cause in the morning I'll be hung over you. I can't pace myself, no, I can't slow down. Once I get you on my lips, I'm gonna drown. Can't keep you on the shelf, no matter what I do. 'Cause in the morning I'll be hung over you.
Very nice.
How are you? Thank you so much.
Jason Pritchett, thanks for joining us, man.
Thanks for having me. You bet.
It's a pleasure. You've got to come back and see us.
Absolutely. We'll do it anytime.
Excellent. Thanks for joining us. Nashville Access, Facebook Live, the Pie Wagon sessions. We got another one coming up for you Thursday morning. We'll see you then.